In the 16th century, a Spanish soldier named Ignatius of Loyola underwent a profound spiritual transformation. Born into a noble family in 1491, Ignatius initially pursued a life of chivalry and military glory. However, his life took a dramatic turn during the Battle of Pamplona in 1521, where he was severely injured by a cannonball. This injury not only shattered his leg, but also his dreams of a military career. Injured in battle, Ignatius embarked on a period of intense prayer and reflection. During his long and painful recovery, he began to read religious texts, including the lives of saints and the Bible. These readings sparked a deep inner transformation, leading him to abandon his former ambitions and dedicate his life to God. He spent months in a cave in Manresa, Spain, where he experienced profound spiritual insights and visions. During this time, he penned his insights in a book that would become a cornerstone of Christian spirituality, the Spiritual Exercises. This manual for spiritual development offers a series of meditations, prayers, and contemplative practices designed to help individuals discern God's will in their lives. The spiritual exercises are structured to be completed over a period of 30 days, often in a retreat setting, and have been used by countless people seeking a deeper relationship with God. This marked the birth of Ignatian Spirituality, a path designed to help individuals deepen their relationship with God. Ignatian Spirituality emphasizes the importance of finding God in all things, encouraging a holistic approach to faith that integrates prayer, reflection, and action. It is a spirituality that is deeply rooted in the everyday experiences of life, inviting individuals to seek and find God in their daily routines and interactions. Ignatius's own journey from soldier to saint became the foundation for this spiritual practice. His transformation from a wounded soldier to a devoted servant of God serves as an inspiring example of how personal suffering and adversity can lead to profound spiritual growth. Ignatius's life story is a testament to the power of faith and the possibility of redemption and renewal. It emphasizes finding God not just in prayer, but in every aspect of life. Whether in moments of joy or sorrow, in work or leisure, Ignatian Spirituality teaches that every experience can be an opportunity to encounter the divine. This approach encourages individuals to live with greater awareness and intentionality, recognizing the sacredness of their everyday lives. This holistic approach encourages individuals to see their daily experiences as opportunities for encountering the divine. By cultivating a habit of reflection and mindfulness, people can become more attuned to the presence of God in their lives. This practice of finding God in all things fosters a sense of gratitude and wonder, transforming ordinary moments into sacred encounters. Ignatian Spirituality invites us to view the world through a new lens, one that reveals the presence of God in unexpected places. It challenges us to look beyond the surface of our daily experiences and to see the deeper spiritual significance in our lives. This perspective can bring a sense of peace and purpose, helping us to navigate the complexities and challenges of life with faith and hope. Ignatius's legacy lives on through the Society of Jesus, the religious order he founded, also known as the Jesuits. The Jesuits have played a significant role in the history of the Catholic Church, known for their commitment to education, social justice, and missionary work. They continue to embody the principles of Ignatian Spirituality, serving communities around the world and promoting a faith that does justice. Today, Ignatian Spirituality continues to guide people from all walks of life. Its timeless principles resonate with individuals seeking a deeper connection with God, regardless of their background or circumstances. The inclusive and adaptable nature of Ignatian Spirituality makes it accessible to anyone who desires to grow in their faith and live a more meaningful life. Its principles of reflection, discernment, and action provide a practical framework for spiritual growth. By regularly engaging in self-examination and seeking God's guidance, individuals can make more informed and intentional decisions. This process of discernment helps people to align their actions with their values and beliefs, leading to a more authentic and fulfilling life. By embracing these principles, individuals can cultivate a deeper connection with God and live a more meaningful life. Ignatian spirituality offers a path to spiritual growth that is both profound and practical, helping people to navigate the complexities of life with faith, hope, and love. Through reflection, discernment, and action, we can discover the presence of God in our lives and experience the transformative power of His grace. At the heart of Ignatian spirituality lies a powerful concept: finding God in all things. This idea is not just a fleeting thought, but a profound way of living that invites us to see the world through a different lens. It calls us to be mindful and present, to look beyond the surface and discover the divine in every moment and every encounter. This encourages us to shift our perspective and recognize God's presence in every aspect of our lives. It's about understanding that spirituality isn't confined to the walls of a church or the pages of a holy book. Instead, it's woven into the very fabric of our daily existence, waiting to be acknowledged and embraced. It's about seeing the ordinary with extraordinary eyes, finding the divine in the mundane. When we take a moment to truly observe the world around us, we begin to notice the intricate beauty in the simplest of things: a flower blooming, a child's laughter, or even the way sunlight filters through the leaves. Whether it's the beauty of nature, the challenges we face, or the relationships we cherish, God is present. In the rustling of leaves, the sound of a friend's voice, or the quiet strength we find within ourselves during tough times, there is a divine presence that supports and guides us. This principle challenges the notion that spirituality is confined to specific times and places. It breaks down the barriers that separate the sacred from the secular, inviting us to see every moment as an opportunity to connect with the divine. Whether we are in a bustling city or a quiet countryside, we can find moments of peace and reflection. Instead, it invites us to approach life with a sense of sacredness, recognizing that God is constantly at work around us. This awareness transforms our daily routines into acts of worship and gratitude. It encourages us to slow down, to breathe, and to appreciate the small moments that make up our lives. It's about paying attention to the whispers of God in the quiet moments and the grand gestures of creation. In the stillness of a morning by the lake, in the song of a bird, or in the majesty of a mountain range, we can hear the gentle voice of the divine calling us to be present and to listen. By cultivating this awareness, we can experience a profound shift in our relationship with God. Our prayers become more heartfelt, our actions more intentional, and our lives more aligned with our spiritual values. This shift allows us to live more fully and authentically, grounded in the knowledge that we are never alone. Finding God in all things doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties and sorrows of life. It means acknowledging them and seeking God's presence, even in the midst of pain and suffering. It's about finding comfort in the belief that we are supported and loved, even when the world feels heavy and our hearts are burdened. Instead, it's about seeking God's presence even in the midst of pain and suffering. In the embrace of a friend, in the solidarity of a community, or in the quiet strength we find within ourselves, we can feel the divine presence offering us comfort and hope. It's about trusting that God is with us through every challenge, offering strength and guidance. This trust allows us to face our struggles with courage and resilience, knowing that we are not alone. It gives us the strength to keep moving forward, even when the path is steep and the journey is long. By embracing this perspective, we can find hope and meaning even in the darkest of times. We learn to see the light breaking through the clouds, to find peace at the end of a long journey, and to welcome the hopeful sunrise after a storm. This new perspective transforms our lives, filling them with a sense of purpose and a deep connection to the divine. Ignatian spirituality rests on several key components that guide individuals towards a more profound connection with God. One of these is the concept of inner freedom or indifference. This doesn't imply apathy. Rather, it encourages detachment from material possessions and worldly desires. By letting go of attachments, we create space for God's will to unfold in our lives. Another crucial aspect is recognizing God's presence in our daily lives. This involves paying attention to the movements of our hearts, discerning where God is calling us, and responding with openness and generosity. It's about being present to the here and now, recognizing that each moment is an opportunity to encounter the divine. Finally, Ignatian spirituality emphasizes the importance of working for justice. This stems from the belief that our faith should be lived out in the world, addressing issues of poverty, inequality, and oppression. By advocating for those on the margins, we participate in God's work of building a more just and compassionate world. Spiritual direction plays a vital role within the Ignatian tradition, offering individuals personalized guidance on their spiritual journeys. It is a practice deeply rooted in the teachings of Saint Ignatius of Loyola, who emphasized the importance of finding God in all things. This tradition encourages a holistic approach to spirituality, integrating one's daily life with their spiritual aspirations. It involves meeting regularly with a trained spiritual director, someone who listens attentively and helps individuals discern God's presence in their lives. These meetings are often held in a quiet, reflective setting, allowing for deep and meaningful conversations. The director's role is not to provide direct answers, but to facilitate a process of self-discovery and spiritual growth. The director acts as a companion, offering support and encouragement while helping individuals identify and understand the movements of their hearts. This companionship is characterized by a deep sense of empathy and respect for the individual's unique spiritual journey. The director helps to illuminate the path, guiding the individual through the complexities of their inner life. Spiritual direction is a collaborative process, with the director acting as a facilitator rather than an instructor. This collaborative nature ensures that the individual remains at the center of their spiritual journey, making their own discoveries and decisions. The director's role is to ask insightful questions and provide gentle guidance, helping the individual to see their life from a new perspective. The focus is on helping individuals develop their own capacity for discernment, empowering them to make choices aligned with their deepest values and God's will. This empowerment is crucial, as it fosters a sense of personal responsibility and active engagement in one's spiritual life. Through this process, individuals learn to trust their inner wisdom and the guidance of the Holy Spirit. Through gentle questioning and reflective listening, the director helps individuals uncover the wisdom and guidance that reside within. This method encourages a deep level of introspection and self-awareness, allowing individuals to connect with their true selves. The director's questions are designed to provoke thought and reflection, leading to profound insights and spiritual growth. The goal of spiritual direction is not to provide easy answers or solve problems. Instead, it aims to deepen an individual's relationship with God by fostering self-awareness, promoting discernment, and encouraging a life of prayer and reflection. This process is about journeying together, with the director and the individual walking side by side on the path to spiritual maturity. Instead, it aims to deepen an individual's relationship with God by fostering self-awareness, promoting discernment, and encouraging a life of prayer and reflection. This deepening relationship with God is the ultimate goal, as it brings a sense of peace, purpose, and fulfillment to the individual's life. Through regular spiritual direction, individuals can experience a profound transformation in their spiritual lives. It's about creating a safe and supportive space for individuals to explore their spiritual lives and grow closer to God. This safe space allows for honest and open dialogue, where individuals can express their doubts, fears, and hopes without judgment. The supportive environment nurtures their spiritual growth, helping them to become more attuned to God's presence in their everyday lives.